great backs they've had over the years.
The Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. Looking for a receiver. Snags a quick throw. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
The Buckeyes are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Grab down the middle. It's Evanson. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made on the left side. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down.
And his defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. The Buckeyes hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he's brought down right at the line. They'll spot the ball still right there at the 2.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a handoff. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this 1st quarter. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Scanning the field, it's Hawkins. Looking deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. That's caught. It's Wang. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time, nice throw, and it's a first down.
The Ducks will line up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. A deep shot right down the middle. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Oregon. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Turner trying to create good field position. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Delivers quickly to the left side. With the catch, it's Evanson. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
The tight end goes in motion before the snap. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Ohio State.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Handoff running right. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Looking to pass, it's Gordon. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The Buckeyes are looking to keep this drive going. Pre-snap motion from the offense. First down, looking to throw the football. Makes a quick grab. Breaks a tackle on the play. Makes a decent gain. Buckeyes come to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes a quick catch. And the gain just good enough for a first down. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Looking to throw again. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. He's got his man wide open. The tackle is made. But the offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Offense racing down the field. It sets up a first and goal inside the 10. Caught near the goal line. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
That's a good job by this defense of understanding where they are on the field. They obviously don't want to allow this offense to get into the end zone. They routed the football on that pass and able to keep him short of the goal line.
The running back here in a direct snap. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on third and goal. It brings us to fourth and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive and you're this close inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
Well, look at this. They could break the tie with a chip shot, but the coach says, we're going for it on fourth down. He keeps it on the design run. Touchdown, Ohio State. Still no answer for this offensive machine. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Receiver in motion now. Dropping back. It's Hawkins. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, that's another positive gain for this offense. And this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be a first down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Pass is caught on a comeback route. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Another great play by this receiver. And I'll tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
They're going to run it here. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the corner. They'll stop him for a loss.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. Lets it go quickly. The pass is intercepted. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Caught in the backfield. It's Evanson. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain. Getting closer to midfield now. The Buckeyes come up to the line and a hurry up. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Tries to get it to the running back. Catch made on the out route. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Caught quickly. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. It's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Scanning the field. It's Gordon. Quick throw over the middle. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. The Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it right near the end zone. And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there.
Boy, I thought the defender was in really good position here. It's kind of working that receiver to the sideline. I didn't think he had enough room to come down with it. Somehow he comes up with the catch and gets a foot down.
He'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Oh, they trap him for a sack. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Going to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
And the extra point makes it a 28-14 game. touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looking to throw. It's Hawkins. A deep shot to the left side. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. And he's back to throw again on second down. He's running out of time here. Looks to the left, pass caught. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Ducks will kick it away to get us going in the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He steps out at the 21. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Trying to build in a positive first half for this offense to see if they can stretch the lead. There's some urgency on the part of the defense to stop the bleeding here. On first down, it's play action. And he finds the running back in the flat.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Brings up second down.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking downfield. It's Gordon. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Fights through the tackle. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. The sure hands. It's Evanson. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. That's caught. It's Evanson. Good enough for first down yardage. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Gordon. Looking for the wideout. What a catch! Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
He'll hand it off. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Brings up 2nd down.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Misses the receiver, incomplete. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Man, I love to see the big guys get a chance to make a play like this. Usually it's the guys off the edge, the linebackers, maybe a blitz, but instead, the big fella at nose tackle gets the sack.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Wang. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Throwing off play action. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Oh, he's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last possession, they settled for a field goal, but really worked on the clock. Let's see if they can do that again with the lead. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
A new set of downs after that completion. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Throws a stiff one. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Here's the handoff. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
The Buckeyes have 1st and 10 here. The receiver grabs it. He's in the clear. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Buckeyes looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. It's an option look. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Second and goal for the offense. They'll try to run it with the option. Touchdown, Ohio State. They are pouring it on now.
Man, I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here, he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. He'll hand it off. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. And the Ducks hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
That's a really good run by this offense. And Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense.
He's looking deep here. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
They'll have to throw it here on 2nd down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down. Well, Kurt, Ohio State has the lead here after 1. And with 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half.
Timeout, Ohio State.
And the Ducks pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. It's a pass to start the 4th quarter of this semifinal. And it's incomplete and a very quick throw.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Looking deep down the left side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Now, trailing by this much in the 4th quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Back to throw again. Caught by the receiver. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Looking for a man. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback?
Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. And looking to throw now on 1st down. On the move now.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the 1st half. They go right back to him again. We can see the 2nd half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage, get a corner up in his face, and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Field goal here doesn't help the cause. They're going to go for the touchdown here on 4th down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you see...
And it's hauled in way downfield. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Now, just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you got to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today, Kirk.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
Now he comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? A deep shot to the left side. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. They finally bring him down, but what an explosive play that time. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board.
The Ducks are in the red zone now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
That's reeled in. It's Evanson. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Why, another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
To throw, it's Gordon. Finds his target, and it's complete. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that 1st down yardage.
Chris, a lot of these NFL scouts think that his speed is unique. I think it's the route running and the instincts to read coverage that really separates him. He has put on a show today.
It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's 2nd down.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with 2 guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Pass caught down at the 20. Finally tackled down at the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone. So here we go. Off the huge gain they set up now suddenly in the red zone for 1st and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's got his man in the open field. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user have not turned the game off and reset and playing into the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
And he gets into the end zone to further cut into this lead. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Spot in the natty at stake. This defense is being shredded. Kirk, what can we do differently to stop this guy?
Man, I don't know. I mean, I would just keep trying to come up with double coverage or blitzing, something to try to slow down not just the receiver, but got to pressure the quarterback. But right now, the receiver's just in a zone. Sometimes you get into that spot, and it's so hard to get you out of it. Right now, if I were this quarterback, keep throwing him the rock.
And now the try for the two-point conversion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And he's got it for the two-point conversion as they add a little more salt in the wound here. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Oregon offense comes back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking deep down the left side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Quick throw to the left side. Oh, what a grab! Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down. And the Ducks looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Oregon.
You know the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. And I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
And it's caught in the end zone for a two-point conversion to cut into this lead. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. Comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Now takes a hit but lets it fly. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Touchdown, Ohio State. Too much speed for the defense. But Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Their championship dreams not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. A deep shot to the left side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
Back-to-back deep shots. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Chris, it's an incompletion here, but at some point, this defense has got to be aware that this offense is doing everything they can to get this receiver the football. He's got over 150 yards receiving. You got to double.
Looking to throw it deep. And it's intercepted.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building on the lead here in the second half. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. A deep shot to the right. He hauls it into the 25, still running. They make the tackle, but that first down should secure their spot in the national championship game. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the wideout goes in motion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain, nice play there. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Makes the catch. It's Wang. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost him.
He's hit just before the throw. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. It's a short return to make the tackle on the 25, but what a play for this defense. The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. Touchdown, Ducks. Strong game by this quarterback.
It's not going to make much of a difference today, but it can be a subtle positive takeaway for a team getting beat down like this. And it demonstrates resilience. You want to see this fight from your team in this kind of situation.
Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And it's caught for 2 points, making the score look slightly more respectable. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. The Hansen able to corral that one, and that should just about do it. The offense can kneel down and wrap up the victory. And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
I'm not really sure why you're stopping the clock here, leading by so much in the fourth quarter. Run the ball, run the clock, and you can walk out of here with a win.
And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
He gets away with one here. He threw that ball into double coverage, so don't get me wrong. There was a lot of pressure. He does a nice job of hanging in there, but, man, he got to be careful where you're throwing this football.
Mental mistake by the defense. That'll cost him 5 yards. So they have to come up with something here on third down after the incompletion. Out of the gun now on third down. Pressure is coming. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
This defense is trying to do anything they can to get back in the game. The fact this offense is still throwing the ball, who knows, maybe a tip pass, maybe an interception, anything they can do to get the ball back.
Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got. Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to throw it on first down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ohio State.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Could take it all the way. And he steps up at the 2, so close to a big 6. What a tremendous play.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. This will be a challenge. 2nd and goal from the 14. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Hey, Chris, let's give credit to this defense. Forced into the red zone, backs against the goal line, but they're fighting and breaking up what they can.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Looking to throw here. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Look, no matter how you feel about teams running up the score, if you want to stop them from scoring, try harder to stop them.